Welcome back. Metro Council is talking trash tonight, if you will. Council member at large and Solid Waste Subcommittee Chair Berkeley Allen joins me now to talk about these agenda items that are coming up for tonight. So basically, to summarize this, there is an ordinance that is going to move solid waste disposal responsibilities from the Department of Public Works to a new Department of Water and Sewer Services. So was there a particular incidents or reason that you all decided to create this ordinance to make this switch?
Yeah, so this actually was part of the change from Public Works becoming Nashville Department of Transportation so that they could focus solely on transportation. And Waste Services got pushed into the Water Division. So they've had it for a couple of years, and we have known all along that ultimately we would want to create our own department, which just gives us the ability to hire a director. We have a new director, Tracy Thurman, who is an expert in making sure your trash gets picked up and that what has to go to the landfill does, and that maybe the rest can be disposed of and recycled and composted in better ways. So we're excited to have an expert on board who can help us just run the department better.
Yes, so a director of solid waste has been hired, going to develop a business plan. In terms of the average household, what changes would we start to see take effect, if any?
Well, the hope is that we will continue to ensure that everybody's trash gets picked up on the day they put it out, because that's what everybody cares about the most. She's been working on tweaking routes and making them more efficient. Some of those changes end up in someone having to call. You can report on Hub Nashville if your trash is not picked up timely. They will get to it as quickly as they can.
I imagine with a growing city as well, more people coming in and bringing trash as well. This is something that has kind of come to the forefront as we continue to see development throughout Nashville.
Exactly. And we do have a zero waste master plan. So ultimately the goal is to learn to dispose of waste more sustainably. And she will lead that effort as well.
Amazing. So working towards a bigger goal here as well.
Exactly.
On that note as well, the unified housing strategy that Mayor O'Connell recently introduced, there's going to be two things on the agenda tonight. One of them is an adjustment to the mixed income pilot program, and another approves a grant for the emergency rental assistance eviction prevention program. So to look at those two elements, how do those aspects, in summary, further the mission of the unified housing strategy?
So the unified housing strategy looks at not just building more houses, but how do we ensure that everyone has housing security? And part of that includes ensuring people who are in housing can stay there. And the eviction prevention program is simply, if you're in a period of transition, you're going to be back in good employment, but there's just a month where you may be in trouble. There's just much less disruption if a landlord gets paid and someone can stay in their housing. So that's an important program just to get people through that. And that's part of the housing strategy, as well as being able to build more housing where we need it, which the mixed income pilot is an incentive program to help for-profit builders be able to include some units in their well-located units, so that people have access to great jobs and great opportunities.
Well, thank you so much for going over all of that with me. I know it was a lot, but we're going to have this up on our website as well, WKRN.com.
Great.
That Metro Council meeting is happening tonight, 6:30 p.m. at the historic Metro Courthouse. And as always, you could live stream it as well. So thank you so much for your time.